Hello there, my name is Richard McMunn from the job interview training website, passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial I will teach you how to pass a competency-based interview. If you are applying for a job role with any company and you are required to answer competency-based interview questions, make sure you stay tuned because I promise to help you be the standout candidate. And to achieve that goal, this is what I will teach you in this training video. Number one, I will tell you what competency-based interview questions are. If you understand what these questions are and why they are being asked, it empowers you to give top scoring answers. Number two, I will tell you the most common competency-based interview questions asked at job interviews. Number three, I will then give you unique answers to those interview questions to help you beat the competition. And then finally, number four, I will tell you where you can instantly download these slides plus a further 26 competency-based interview questions and top scoring responses in a PDF guide. And just very quickly, if you are new to my YouTube channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Literally thousands of you, and I mean thousands of you, are passing your job interviews at the first attempt. I can only help you if you are subscribed, and please give the video a like, give it a thumbs up, because that motivates me to create more content for you. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, the first section of this training tutorial is, what are competency-based interview questions? Well, competency-based interview questions assess how you have dealt with or how you would deal with common workplace situations. So competency interview questions often start with either tell me about a time when you, describe a situation when you, or give an example of when you. So example competency-based interview questions are, tell me about a time when you handled conflict in the workplace. So if the hiring manager starts off one of the interview questions as, tell me about a time, you know you are being asked a competency-based interview question. Another common competency-based interview question is, describe a time when your style of communication improved a situation. That is a really difficult interview question to answer. Very soon, I will give you the perfect response. And another example of a competency-based interview question is, tell me about a time when you achieved success even when the odds were stacked against you. So now that we understand what competency-based interview questions are, let's take a look at some example answers. Don't forget, we need to give specific situations we have previously been in to prove to the hiring manager that we already have what it takes to excel in the position. So the first competency-based interview question I want to give you an answer to is, tell me about a time you handled conflict in the workplace. Here's my top scoring answer to help you pass your interview. In my last job, two colleagues argued over the best way to complete a project. Now, I could detect the conflict was impacting their progress, so I offered to mediate and find a resolution. I got together with them in private and asked them to outline their project brief and the main cause of the conflict. I encouraged them both to focus on the project goal and write down a list of how they could achieve it in the fastest and most efficient way possible. Now, when they brought their collective ideas together in writing, they could see the best way to achieve the project goal. They then went on to successfully complete the project without further issue. Getting them to focus on the project objective, not their personal agendas, helped them gain clarity and overcome the conflict. That's a really good example answer to that common but difficult competency-based interview question. Tell me about a time you handled conflict in the workplace. You are being a responsible and mature employee, and you are facilitating a resolution to the conflict of two of your co-workers? It's a fantastic answer. Let's now move on to competency-based interview question number 2. This one comes up all the time during job interviews. It's really difficult to answer. Describe a time when your style of communication improved a situation. Here's my top scoring example answer to help you. I was in a team meeting discussing the plan for a project we were tasked with completing for a valued client. Now, 2 team members suggested that we use a substandard product part for the project that was cheaper and would enable us to save project costs. They argued the client would never know about the substandard product part and we would increase the project's profit margin. I was opposed to this idea based on safety and moral grounds. When I objected, however, they said I was being unreasonable. I then changed my communication style to a firmer, more determined tone. I explained there was a danger to the project's safety and morally, we had a duty to deliver to the client precisely what they had paid for. After I changed my tone of communication, they agreed to disband their idea, which was the right decision. That's a really good example answer to that difficult competency-based interview question. Describe a time when your style of communication improved a situation. It also demonstrates that you have really good values. Now, please don't go anywhere because I still have more interview questions and answers to give you. But when you're ready, you can click that link that has appeared in the top right-hand corner of the video. Head through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can instantly download these slides plus my full set of 26 great answers to difficult competency-based interview questions. It comes in a PDF guide. You can have it in your inbox literally within 2 minutes from now. Here is the next competency-based interview question I recommend you prepare for, and that is, tell me about a time when you achieved success even when the odds were stacked against you. Here's my top scoring response to assist you. I worked on a week-long project with 3 team members in my last job. Our manager gave us the responsibility of undertaking an overhaul of the company's website blog and information pages. We allocated different blog categories to each team member based on our writing skills and experience. Unfortunately, a team member went off sick after the second day of working on the project. Their absence meant our deadline was in danger of being missed, but I wasn't prepared to let that happen. I assessed my absent colleagues' writing tasks and decided we could split them among the 3 remaining team members. I had no plans during the evenings for that week, so I volunteered to take on the bulk of the extra writing. By reassessing our plan and allocating tasks accordingly, we could still complete the project on time despite the odds being stacked against us. That's a really good answer. I like the fact that you say, I wasn't prepared to let that happen. Lots of people would go to their manager and ask for an extension of the deadline, but you're not prepared to allow that to happen. You reassess your plan, allocate tasks, and you volunteer to take on the bulk of the work. It shows you to be an outstanding employee. It's a great answer. Here is the next competency-based interview question. What's been your biggest achievement to date? Now, you can give an achievement from your personal life, but where possible, give one from your career, a previous workplace situation preferably. Here's my top scoring response to assist you. What's been your biggest achievement to date? Here we go. My most significant achievement was in my previous job when the team I was working on achieved the best ever sales for a new company product launch. We got together to brainstorm marketing ideas, and once we decided on the best ones, we allocated tasks based on team strengths. I'm very good at posting on social media, so my job was to set up advertising campaigns on Facebook and Instagram. Other team members had various tasks, including promoting the product to our current database of customers and also creating website blogs highlighting the product's benefits. It was my biggest achievement to date because it was a fantastic combined team effort that surpassed sales targets and our manager's expectations. That's a really good example answer, an example of a brilliant achievement that has helped your employer progress and grow. And that's why it's a clever answer to that common competency-based interview question. Here's the next question I recommend you prepare for. Tell me about a time when you supported a work colleague who was struggling. Here is my top scoring response. A new member of staff joined our team and I could tell he was having difficulty using our computer systems and software packages. He was too anxious to ask for help, so I spoke to him in private and explained that I had felt the same when I first joined the company. I asked him if he would find it useful if we spent some time together working through the different software packages, and he said yes. I then put a plan of action in place of the things I wanted to show him and spent 30 minutes each day during breaks teaching him everything I knew. Within 2 weeks, he had reached competence in the position, and I gave a copy of the action plan I had used to my manager and suggested we could use it again in the future to teach new staff members. That's a really good answer because you identified that your work colleague was struggling, you reassured him, you said it's fine because that's how I felt when I first joined the company. You then put a plan of action in place which demonstrates you are organised and methodical. You then spent time during your work break teaching him, and then you went to your manager and showed them the action plan so you could use it again when people joined the company. It's a really good answer, puts you across as a selfless employee. It's a really strong answer. Here is the next competency-based interview question I want you to prepare for, and that is, tell me about a time you dealt with a difficult person. Here's my top scoring response to assist you. When I started to work in my last job, a senior member of the team was difficult to collaborate with. He dismissed my ideas during team meetings, and when I asked him for guidance, he was always too busy to assist. However, despite his difficulty, I was determined to build a good relationship. I found out that we both supported the same sports team, so I talked to him about our shared interest during a work break. His attitude toward me changed instantly. From that day forward, we built an excellent relationship inside and outside of work. I understand the importance of effective collaboration in a team, and I will try my hardest to work well with everyone. You'd want to employ someone like that, wouldn't you? Somebody who finds a clever and smart way to build a connection with a difficult coworker for the benefit of the company. Now, the next thing to do if you want to accelerate your learning even further is click that link right now that has appeared in the top right hand corner of the video. Head straight through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download instantly a copy of these slides plus an additional 26 brilliant answers to difficult competency-based interview questions. It comes in a PDF guide, which means you can have it literally in your inbox within 2 minutes from now, and it's going to help you beat the competition at your interview. Check out that link. Also, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It is important. Thousands of you are passing your interviews. If you are subscribed, I can help you not just pass every job interview you ever attend, but also help you to negotiate a salary, progress throughout your career, and get promoted when you are ready. And make sure you give the video a like. Please give it a like because that tells me you find these training tutorials useful, and it also really does motivate me to create more content for you. Thank you very much. And don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It's always a pleasure to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the very best in your pursuit to passing your job interview. Have a great day.